Hello and welcome to a Best Practice Institute demonstration of bpiworld.com specifically for the Senior Executive Board members. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into the demonstration today. And we are logged in as a Senior Executive Board member so you can see what the full experience looks like. So the first thing you'll notice when you log in is the branded experience. So you'll have your company's personal logo right here, and this will appear on all of your employees' pages as they go through the entire site. So this is always here. You'll have your name and Senior Executive Board here below your name, indicating what your user type is. You'll also notice on the home page that there is a what are you working on question and opportunity for you to update your status. So similar to other social networking sites that you have been on, you can update your status and choose who your audience is and then go ahead and share. And that will appear in the live activity feed of all of your connections. And again, like other social networking sites, you can add more connections, and you'll see those people here on your home page. So you'll want to add people who are in your company, other Senior Executive Board members, your learning team leader, and anyone else that you want to interact with while on bpiworld.com. So those updates will appear just below here in the live activity feed. The next section we indicate for everyone is to go ahead and look at the View Profile section. So for a lot of Senior Executive Board members, you'll notice that your profile may already be pre-filled. That's part of the full service experience here at BPI. So we go ahead and fill in with your photo, your bio, professional information, skills, practices that are important to you, what industry you're in, what your specialties are, and then also your education and employment. And we encourage everyone to go in and go fill this out and fill it in so that you can get a fully customized experience and your profile is complete here on bpiworld.com. Next is the Personal Development Plan, or also called Personal Learning Plan. And this is first section is called My Learning Resources. Now there are two goals here that appear at the top. The first is what we call My Goal. So that means particular to just you. So the only person who will see this on the site is you. And each of your individual employees will also have a My Goal section that they can edit and they will only see. Below that is My Corporate Goal. This, either you or your learning team leader can edit this, and this will stay for everyone in the whole company. So no one else will have this Edit Goal button here for the My Corporate Goal. So that's the differentiation between My Goal and My Corporate Goal. Below here, since we're on My Learning Resources, you'll see My Skills and My Practices carried over from your profile. So these are the resources that you have selected that you want to come back to for your own personal learning plan. So we generally will pre-fill as well live webinars, on-demand webinars, groups, blogs, and other BPI resources. To remove resources from your personal development plan, just go ahead and click this yellow star here, and then the next time you visit this page, this particular resource will be removed. The next section is My Corporate Learning Resources, and this is where you can actually choose to push materials directly to your employees, and then they can move those from My Corporate Learning Resources to My Learning Resources. So here are those corporate skills we've selected for your particular organization, and you can easily remove from your employee's personal development plan or from your own right here as well with these two sets of stars for all the different BPI resources. The last section is BPI recommendations, and this is where we actually are going to show what skills and what resources are recommended to you based on your skills and practices. So these are not yet in your personal development plan or your employee's personal development plan, and you can easily add them just by clicking here. So add to my personal development plan or add to my employee's personal development plan. Then when we go back to either one, you'll see that those new resources have appeared. So a good way to think about the personal development plan is it's a place where you can bookmark resources to come back to later and then remove once they're no longer relevant. Another section where you can find more resources is in BPI resources. So this is going to be all of our on-demand webinars, all of our articles, case studies, research, wiki definitions, ask it questions, blogs, and groups will all be organized right here by resource type, and you can even search by keyword, skills, or practices. Next is Ask It, and this is where we actually, this is really a big thing for BPI because it's a place where BPI has always been about asking benchmarking questions, and now we have a really great platform to do it in. So go ahead and check here and you'll see what questions look like when they've already been asked. And here we can see a specific title and more specific question, and then people can simply answer by clicking here and even uploading attachments and just clicking answer this question. If you have a question you'd like to ask, go ahead and click add best practice question. Type in a title, write a description, very specific, what skills and practices are applicable to the question, and then decide whom you'd like to ask the question of. So just the Senior Executive Board, all BPI corporate accounts, just your corporation, all BPI experts, public, meaning everyone in the whole site, or just the groups that you belong to. Choose some tags to categorize the question, and then add any attachments that are applicable to this particular question, and simply click Post Your Question. Next section is My Groups. So as a Senior Executive Board member, you are automatically in the Senior Executive Board group. Here is a place where you can have discussions, make announcements, add files, all within just the Senior Executive Board group. So this is private just to these members. Here you can post your updates, discussions with links, make announcements, and easily drag and drop files right in here. And then you'll see live activity of what kinds of things people are saying in the group. You can also easily check out all the members of the Senior Executive Board group just by scrolling down here. You can see everyone, and you can also email right here from within the group, any of the individuals. In addition, you can also easily access all of the monthly board webinars. So we have scheduled webinars going up through January of 2014. You can discuss and add your in advance of the webinar, which is new. So you can go ahead and just click here to discuss. And this is if you would like to get started on the discussion before the session actually happens. So you can go ahead and just click on discuss here, and it will take you to a place right where you can start discussions with the topic, or you can add it to your calendar right from here. If the webinar has already taken place, it will be here under On Demand, meaning you can watch it whenever it's good for you. So go ahead and click Watch and Discuss, and here's the video embedded right into the site, very simple and easy to get to. We can also continue the discussion that was started while on the webinar live. In addition to our regular virtual meetings, we also have in-person meetings, and you can click here under SEB Events to learn about when the next upcoming meeting is and any more details about it. The next group I'd like to show you is your company group. So go ahead and click here. It'll be in My Groups. And you'll notice that as the Senior Executive Board member, you are an administrator of this group. So there are a couple more options here in addition to the ones that we saw on the Senior Executive Board. You also have the option to invite more employees, send an email to all of your employees, purchase additional licenses, and even view statistics. So for example, you'll be able to see new employees, total number of employees, and how many activities are taking place in the group from month to month. In addition, you'll be able to view all of the employees that are in your group and view statistics like how many learning sessions are people accessing, what's on their personal development plan, what contributions are they making to Ask It questions, and what BPI and HRCI credits have they earned. Right here, all within the group. We also have the opportunity to chat with experts, read blogs, chatting with other members of the BPI community, and contributing to our wiki, all right here in one place. The last section is the feedback tab, and this is where you're going to submit any technical issues that you had or suggestions to improve the site. We really appreciate it when our members are able to provide us with this feedback So going ahead and filling out this form and adding any applicable screenshots is always appreciated. So thank you very much for your time today. I hope that you have enjoyed the Senior Executive Board experience on bpiworld.com. And please let us know if you have any questions. We appreciate all of your feedback and hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.